Okay. Am I good? I hope I'm good. Guys, can you hear me now? Okay. All right. So I'm just talking. I'm going to keep talking. Last week, yeah, John fucked shit up. It was great. Okay. Okay. We're good? We're good. How's the sinkage? Is the sinkage good? I hope the sinkage is good. If not, I'm gonna be pissed. The cake, welcome. Solo, welcome as well. Noma, welcome. I don't think I've seen you before, but welcome. Glad to have you guys here. So, guys, last week was awesome, and we're back finally with the return to greatness, to true awesome game greatness. Joy, welcome to the stream. So, real quick, we'll recap before the chapter comes out. Last week was a pretty big deal. So, last week, Blake challenged who we learned were the Rowden Royals. I just thought they were some, fuckhead, shitty adults, because those do exist in this world. And Blake was just like, I need to teach these guys a lesson. And so they were like, yo, we're the Rowden Royals. So you know what? Fine. Like, last time, you're right, Solo. Last time. So yeah, they were just like, you know what? We're the Royals. Like, leave now. And like, we'll probably go easy on you. But hey, like, if you beat one of us, we'll let you go. Like, we'll stop bothering you. And Blake was like, fine, send out whoever. Like, let's throw hands. And he fought Kree, the king of Rowden, with his body Steel Man. So yeah, shout outs to Miriam for that name last week. But yeah, so Blake, he held fairly well up against the Rowden Royals, took them on fairly easily, or he took out the king fairly easily. Well, not fairly easily, but he was able to overpower him, just take him out, no problem. King got a few good hits in, but Blake ultimately was just like, yo, like, you ain't shit. Like, don't even try. Anyway, King was about to go down, but then the queen, whose name we do not know, just blue hair girl with the axe arms, just showed up, got Blake from behind, and they started to ambush him and everything. Meanwhile, John was freaking out. Miriam, welcome to the stream as well. Glad you're here, as always. But so Blake was, throwing hands just real easy, taking things down. People from Spectre are watching this fight. That is another thing that did happen in the mid-chapter. So Blake, takes out the king easily. Queen jumps in, and he starts getting ambushed by the whole team. Blake starts getting, a little overwhelmed. But John's like, yo, like, this is what you need to do. Go after their healer first. Then you got to take out the Jack. This is what you got to do. Like, trust me, like, you got this. These guys, like, they're not as strong as you. You got this wholeheartedly. And the whole time, though, John was shaking. Blake did realize that, like, yo, something's wrong with him, like, right now. Like, why is he like that? Anyway, so Blake he does not take out the healer. He gets a good shot on the healer. He knocks the healer down. And then, like, the rest of them, like, John tells him, like, cool, now go for the purple hair guy. This guy's kind of a bitch. And he's just like, yo, we gotta take out this guy. Like, this guy's a strategist. That's what he is. Like, he's just the strategist. Take him out. The king's gonna, like, this redhead kid's gonna, like, go down easy. Anyway, so they rush John, and John, like, starts freaking out even more. Like, it's like, yo, like, no, I can't do this. Like, not now. No, absolutely not. And Blake goes to John's aid. He rushes, uses his energy pulse to knock them back. He tells John, like, yo, get your shit together. Like, you're better than this. You got to get out here and punch a motherfucker. Like, stop leaving me hanging. Anyway, Kree shows up out of nowhere because, like I said, Blake unfortunately did not take out the healer. He did not take out the healer, so instead, the healer heals up Kree again, and Blake gets knocked to the side, and they're like, haha, we got you now, kid, and they're about to do some shit to John, But John making quite possibly a really bad decision, I think. I want it to be a good decision, but I do think it's more likely it'll end up being a bad decision or going badly. John just basically says, like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm beating these guys to the ground. He activates his ability. He heals Blake. He gets the healer's ability and heals Blake. He links himself up to Blake, starts recovering him and everything. Blake gets up. He notices John has got abilities activated. Let's go. And real quick, before we continue, before the chapter comes out, I do want to say, before we read the chapter, I'm going to pull it up right now. Before we read the chapter, I want to say, last week I did say that I think it's possible John has all 5 abilities, all of the 4 Rowden Royals, and Blake's ability. However, John, the most powerful we have seen John is with 3 high tier abilities and 1 elite tier ability. Now, Blake is a high tier as well. He is a level 5, but I still think it's completely possible that John has all 5 abilities, Blake's and then the 4 Rowden Royals, but I wouldn't be surprised if Uru did cap it at Blake's high tier ability and then the 3 elite tier abilities of the healing, Steelman, Axe Arms, and that's it. Anyway, with that being said, guys, let's go ahead, jump into this. Parental advisory, strong language. You know some shit's about to happen when Uru puts that in. And also, John's fighting. So, let's go, guys. Let's go. Rowden Park. Oh, man. Oh, no. Okay, so we left the... Uru, I swear to God, if you do not finish this chapter, and we don't see those powers, those levels. So, Arlo, Remy, and Ison are walking around, and Remy's just like, I wonder where those 2 ran off to. And Arlo notices people are like running away because there's a commotion. He's just ... question mark. He's like, where are all these people coming from? And Ison's just like thinking to himself, I have a bad feeling about this. And Remy pulls up to one of the employees. Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what's going on? It's the Rowden Royals. They started a fight with some other kids over there. The Rowden Royals? Yeah, from Rowden High School. They're regulars here. They usually cause some trouble when they show up, so most of us just steer clear. If they're royals, shouldn't they know better? They have a responsibility to protect. Not sure what you're talking about. I wouldn't trust a bunch of teens to be responsible for anything. That's true. Teens are terrible. I was definitely terrible as a teenager. Like, I wasn't perfect. And again, I wasn't an ass like, these guys. But anyway, especially not these ones. They're the strongest kids for miles around. Miles around, but not the region, it would seem, maybe. And you know what they say. The more powerful, the bigger the ego. And I was just like, have you ever tried asking the authorities for help? No point in that. 2 of them have family connections with the authorities. Everything they do gets swept under the rug. And I was just like, ... And Remy's just like, that's it? So they can just break whatever rules they want? Remy, why are you surprised at this? What? I don't like that, Uru. I don't like that. Well, in Remy's defense, the last time she saw like someone kind of tyrannical, like someone kind of like, with no sympathy, was a mid-tier who got super amped up. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Remy really shouldn't be surprised by that, but who knows, whatever. I guess it could make sense. Anyway, we're back in the fight. Let's go. Blake gets up and he stands. He notices John and he's just like, he healed me? Oh my God. Oh my God. Please tell me it's happening. Please tell me what I said last week is actually going to happen. The slash beam burst. So, Blake gets up. John looks fucking sick. He's just standing there, just fucking, it's on, motherfucker. But, oh my God, and his blades look fucking clean. His blades are like much bigger than the Queen's. They are like his full arm length. They're not like that. Like the blades, like they definitely do curve and they thin out a little bit, but like it's going up all the way to his past his shoulders, to his neck actually. Oh man. And also, the edges are glowing of the blade. So I think we are going to get some beam slash flame burst things, like I said last week. So he's just standing there, just like, And Blake's just, what's his deal? 1 second, he's just standing around. The next he's... And Dylan, that's his name. Dylan rushes over. Blake, are you okay? And Blake's just like, yeah, I'm fine now. And Blake looks over and he's just like, ugh. And John just rushes over to Kree and clean slashes him, just so, boom. And Kree's, ugh. Oh, he drew mad blood. And Kree's just like, what? He's even more powerful than the redhead. Armor, blades, and healing? He's using our abilities against us? And John just looking clean, like, Kree's just like glaring at him like, ugh. And John just like, you wanted this motherfucker, like, let's dance. Anyway, girl steps up. Girl jumps up. She's trying to get a sneak attack on John. But boom. Yes, Phoenix knows what I'm talking about. Phoenix knows. So, she jumps up. She's trying to get like that sneak attack behind John. But John's got the aura sensing. And so he just glances his eyes, just like, I see you, bitch. And he just like, and she just, boom. She goes to slash him, and John just like blocks it with his blade, like, bitch, you ain't got shit on me. So, and blue hair girl's just like, ugh. And John just raises his, and he just slashes at her right in the stomach. She's like, ugh. Ugh. And the purple hair guy's just like, oh. He's like, who the hell are you guys? What are you doing in Rowden? Oh, and my man Dylan with the bars. You're talking to John and Blake, Wellston's kings. Oh no, John, please do not attack Dylan because he called you a king. Please don't freak out on Dylan right now. I swear to God. And Blake's just ... He looks at Dylan. And Purple Hair's just like, 2 kings. And Blake just, stay behind me. We don't know if they'll come after you too. And Dylan's just, right. Oh snap! Purple Hair's like, Wellston, huh? I know about you guys. I know all about you guys. You may be a powerhouse of a school, but from what I heard, your hierarchy is in shambles. None of your past leaders could agree with each other. Ooh, he's right. He's not wrong. Word spread quickly. Word spreaded quickly. Actually, no, it's been like a month or two. Anyway, none of your past leaders could agree with each other. A lightning king who neglected his... Oh, snap, they know everything. A lightning king who neglected his high rankers to boost the status of low tiers. A defense king who tried to restore order through uncompromising rules. Followed by the worst of them all, a shadow king who was utterly insane and waged war against his own people. You don't realize how badly you just fucked up, kid. Anyway. Oh, the healer's getting up. The healer's getting up. The healer seemed fairly good last time. I'm gonna check back at the end of the chapter. Anyway, their healer's getting up, and he's kind of like, he's like on his last leg, kind of. He just coughed. What happened? They're hurt again. Oh, okay. So I think his ability, the more he heals, it does take away from him. We've actually never really seen a healer in like super bad condition, I don't think. Admittedly, Elaine is probably the best healer in the series, unless we get this guy's stats. Elaine is most likely the best healer in the series, and we've seen her heal a lot. Well, usually she actually only does the bare minimum, I think. Because I'm pretty sure every other time someone has asked her to heal, she's like, they do say like, hey, like just like help me get through the day, like, I'll take care of the rest tomorrow. So that's interesting. This is like the first time I think we've seen a healer actually push themselves. So maybe his own ability, like, He's injuring himself to like, to heal them. Hang in there. Oh, okay. So he connects to the king, Kree, and the girl, Axe Blades. Anyway, and so he's healing them. He connects to both of them, so that looks pretty cool, actually. Anyway, purple hair. And now you're going to tell me you have 2 kings? So the rumors really are true. Wellston can barely hold itself together. And John and Blythe just kind of glare at the two of them. And actually, no, John's pissed. Blythe's just kind of like, man, whatever, like, you don't know anything. But John's pissed. You guys can't decide on anything. What a joke! Anyway, and John just, these fuckers. Attacked random bystanders. Tag teamed a fighter after losing a one-on-one. They pulled a cheap shot while he was distracted. And they still have the nerve to talk shit? Oh, this is interesting. John's like getting a read of everyone's aura. This is a really interesting shot. I really like this. Because, like, they're not really silhouetted out completely. They're just shaded in, but they still have all their colors, but their auras and everything are, like, still there. So, Purple Guy hasn't really taken any hits, actually, so he's still fully good to go. The healer, his aura is just his, like, link now. It's not really shining like the rest of them. So he's, like, like I said, he's on his last leg. And then the king and the queen, like, they do look fairly good now because he's healing them again. Anyway, so John just, like, fucking worthless. And he's got the energy beams. He's got the energy beams, and they always look fucking sick. So, John, with his blades, like, he, like, lifts up his hands a little bit. No, they're, like, at his side, basically. I'm just showing you guys, like, kind of what it looks like. But he's charging up the beams, guys. Stall all you want. I'll still fuck you up. Okay, so he didn't beam slash them, but he did, like, still throw them, kind of like before. So they're just going straight for the king and queen, and they know, and just like, Redhead's ability too. So he hits. So Kree dodges to the side. He's boom as the beam, like, they both dodge to the side as the beam hits the floor. So they're just like, oh no, John, please, no, not her neck, Don't slash her neck. Oh god. So, while Blue Hair Girl is dodging, John gets up on both of them. So, he gets up on both of them. He swipes Kree first, just slashes him. Boom. Then he goes for the queen. Boom. Just like freaking sick as hell X-Slice, basically. He just like, boom. Charges right past them. And then he looks up, ... at the healer, and the healer's just like, ugh. Shit, don't come any closer. Okay, so there's another kaboom, and John jumps to the side as well, and I'm pretty sure it's purple hairs because there's more light when Blythe shoots, but, so John dodges to the side, and he just goes, huh? Yeah, and it's purple hair, and he's just using his ability. And John lands back, just ... Ooh, the 5 finger beams again. The return. He just like, he charges them up and just goes right in the shoulder, arm, other arm, and both of his legs, both of his thighs, really. He's just like, oh, ... what the hell? This one's kind of a weird shot, but he then jumps up and just kicks the guy right in the face. Actually kind of like knees him, but his whole leg is extended. Anyway, kicks him to the side. Purple hair is down. He's just like, ugh. And Dylan, his eyes just wide like, oh snap. And Blythe's just ... Blythe looks a little bit worried. Blythe's just like, I'm not sure, is Blythe worried about, like, John's gonna go too far, or is Blythe like, why is he so much better than me? Anyway, so John steps to the healer, and the healer's just like, and John takes one step, and the healer's just, get back! And John just looks at him, ... Please, please. And John just goes, oh, he did it. I think he did it. It's kind of hard to tell, but like, so his arms are back. I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure he just did like another X slice at the healer directly. Anyway, here's like, oh. And then John knees him. Boom, knocks him back. And the healer just on the floor, just, and John just ... And Blake's just like, dude, chill out. He isn't moving anymore. And John just, pathetic. And John just raises his foot at the healer and stomps him. And Kree's just like, hey, cut it out. That's enough. Cut it out. Faces are kind of weird in this shot, not gonna lie. Oh my god, but this shot of John is so dark and I love it. So Kree just yells, cut it out. And John just ... But his whole face is blacked over and it's just his golden eyes glowing. And John just looks back. Enough? You fucking dragged me into this fight. Now you want me to cut it out? Keep dreaming. It's finally time you got a taste of how it feels. And John rushes at the two of them. And the girl just... And John just, now go to hell! Anyway, Kree and the Queen, they're just like... Ugh. And Blake's just like, shit! This is bad. He's out of control. And Blake activates his ability. I need to stop. That's someone else's. I need to stop him before he... And a hand reaches past Blake. Oh, it's Arlo, the barrier. Of course, of course. There was another hand behind Blake, and I knew it wasn't Blake's. I thought it couldn't be Spectre because Spectre's wearing a black sweater, not a brown one. Anyway, so Arlo's hand reaches from the side of Blake. And, yep, the barrier. And John just trapped. He halts. He's just like... And Arlo, like, steps in, like... ... And John just stands there. And John just ... And John just thinks to himself, shit. I fucked up again. They're all judging me. Looking at me as if I'm some kind of monster. And yeah, everyone is kind of nervous looking at John right now. Why is it so hard to be better? And John just powers down. He raises his hands. His eyes dim as well. And Arlo takes down the barrier. And John steps aside to them. To everyone who thinks that John goes too far and that he does need to stop, I agree with you. However, the problem is motherfuckers never learn. Their abilities, Kree and Queen's abilities are still activated. They both glare at John again. Queen's just ... Turning his back like that? He's making us look like a fool. And Kree's just like, hey, don't you dare look down on us. He goes to punch John. Arlo summons his barrier. And, yep, big old splat. Okay, big old splat. He's just, he falls to his knees. And John just kind of like looking at him. And Arlo just folds his arms like, idiot. Don't you know when to quit? Hey, that's props to John. That's props to John. He knew he went too far. John still quit. John still quit. That's props for John. Remy, like, I'm gonna be real, Remy. I'm not expecting you to accept John 100%, but like, please don't be a bitch and like recognize that like John realizes he fucked up and he did stop. He still went a little too far. He did, but he stopped. He realized it. Remy, don't be a bitch, please. Don't you know when to quit? All right, later in the day. So, Rowden Park. And it's the Royals. They're in cuffs. And it's just two police officers. All right, you kids are coming with us. And the queen just, ugh. And a cop is healing the healer and the jack. And Remy is just looking at Arlo, and Arlo just ... He's like, so what now? You said they wouldn't start anything. And that's pretty funny, actually. And Arlo's just, he has a point. I meant with each other. And actually, they didn't start this either, Remy. They actually stopped it. It just escalated a little further, unfortunately. Anyway, so next shot is just John kind of looking at his hands. He's just like, but Blake and Ison are like kind of glancing at him, and Ison's just, look over there. What's he doing? And Blake's just, huh? And he's looking at John. He just ... And John's like freaking out. He's just like, and another cop walks over and he's like, excuse me, it's Blake and John, correct? And she looks, oh, she must be one of the security officers who got attacked by the Royals, because she has a few scratches on her. Would you two come with us to the security office? There are a few questions we'd like to ask you. And John just kind of like, ... question mark? And Blake's, okay. UnOrdinary episode 251 end. And it's been a long time. Actually, not that long. Not really. It's probably been like, what? 20 chapters? Because we got the confirmation for Cecile's ability, and John's ability, and Sarah's ability. So it's been a long time, but at the same time, like, it hasn't been as many chapters. Point is, we got the bonus. So, real quick, I actually want to pull something up because someone brought up what they think the ability levels for the Rowden Royals were going to be. So, real quick, we're just going to use these as a comparison for what their abilities actually are, how much their abilities actually are. So, shoutouts to Mercier for the last video, who brought up these potential power levels for the Rowden Royals. So, here we go. So, starting with the Rowden Healer, Miles, Heal Link 3.8. If I recall correctly, the dumb bitch has officially been dethroned. Officially! Because we all know that John is a way better healer, but healing's not his main ability. It goes without saying that John's going to be better at anyone than anyone with their own ability. But, yep, the dumb bitch is officially not the strongest healer in the series. She doesn't even have that going for him anymore. So, Mercer guessed a 3.6 to a 4.0. So, here we go. So, yeah, like, healing is literally just his highest stat. Like, everything else seems to be... Oh, Trick is a little bit higher. Trick is the second highest stat, but that's also at basically nothing. So, Miles, Healing, Link. So, here we go. Ezra, Shadow Flame. Yo. Uru, like, I've missed abilities like Demon Claw so much because I thought Demon Claw was just so cool. It's just like, it's so cool. Like, I've wanted more abilities like Demon Claw, like with that name, because they just look so cool and menacing, and they feel so unique. Like, they feel more fantasy-esque in this more traditional comic-esque series. Anyway, so power is his best stat, of course, 3.8, and yeah, Mercer got that pretty right on. He mentioned he was a 3.8. So let's see. So yeah, that looks like he did pretty well there as well with the guessing. Then we have Skylar, Demon Blade. I knew it. I knew she had to be stronger than Melee. Here we go, guys. Demon Blade 4.2. Unfortunately, he did not hit the marker with that one, it would seem. But pretty similar stats to, well, pretty similar power to Ezra. Much higher, a bit higher speed, higher trick, defense, and recovery seem to be about the same. And of course, last but not least, the king of Rauden, Kree himself, armor suit 4.4. So, Ison's level. Ison's level? I think it's Ison's level. Anyway, defense, his high... Oh, he actually doesn't have a lot of power. I thought he would have. Wait, Blyke got a level up again? What? I don't know what Blyke's new level is, but Kree armor suit 4.4, defense highest stat, trick is pretty high. Yeah, like John said, he has fairly evened out stats actually. Defense is definitely his highest, but the rest actually are pretty even actually. It looks like. But yo, okay, Blyke wait, what? Oh, no change placed here for reference. Okay. Totally makes sense. That totally makes sense. So like I said, Blyke is still a level 5. I've been saying that. So pretty sure Remy's still gonna kick the shit out of Blyke if, you know, they ever got into it. But okay, placed here for reference, Blyke energy discharge. So yeah, power. Actually, yeah, Blyke has pretty even speed or stats too. Power is definitely his highest stat. Power looks like it's about 8 or a 7-ish. I'm not really 100% sure how to like read these stats without the numbers. Ooh, please try adding numbers again. Like, you did that for some abilities. But Blyke, and then the rest of his stats are fairly decent. He's got good defense, he's got good speed, good trick. Recovery is definitely his lowest, but awesome. Then John, aura manipulation. Oh my god, I love seeing this. I love seeing this so much. You love to see it, boys. You love to see it, guys. Come on. Oh. Yo. Her versus Zeke and Ison versus Kree. That would be a dope fight. That would be an amazing fight. Actually, that'd be a Kree versus Ison would actually be really interesting because you would think that they're both pretty heavily power stats, but actually they're both pretty defensive. Ison, I'm pretty sure defense is Ison's strongest stat. Let me check this. Let's pull up Blyke's stats real quick. Where are you at, Blyke stats? Or Ison stats? Fuck. Why did I say Blyke? Guys, no. John is not a 7.6, unfortunately. I would love for John to get a power up as well, but you know, he's doing fine. He's doing just fine. But okay. So here we got Ison stats. And they're decent. So Ison actually has more power than Kree, it seems. But it does look like he's got more trick as well. Okay, cool. Interesting. And Blyke, my boy. And then John with the aura manipulation. Let's go. Let's just go. Let's pull up some stats for John actually. Let's check those out. Yeah, you guys want to check those out? Extras, would they be in extras? They are not in extras. So history, not here. Okay, so they're not in his gallery, unfortunately. Please just put all the pictures in the gallery. Is that too much to ask, man? Is that too much to ask? Okay, so here we go. John stats. First time we saw him, when he got Arlo's ability. Boom, boom. Okay, that's the one I want. And then anything else? No, it would seem not. So, the highest we had ever seen John, he had 3 stats maxed out, which were power, defense, and trick. This time he had... John was like... The only thing John was missing out in this episode was speed. That was definitely the weakest stat here for this stat block. But, bro, even then, he was still pretty fast because he matches Blyke's speed. So, like, and Blyke is still pretty fast on his own as well. That's... Oh, no, we've seen Sarah, actually, now that I think about it. But, yeah, like, I love... Actually, wait, is this the strongest we've ever seen John? No, I don't think so. It looks like this actually might have been... about the same as when he got Arlo, Cecile, Zeke, and Remy's abilities. Okay, but hold up. What is this? How does this John relate to Sarah? How does this John relate to Sarah? Okay, like it's no competition really. Sarah, I always forget Sarah's ability that we have access to it because Uru held out for so long with it. But Sarah has 3 stats maxed out and like recovery practically maxed out, but she is pretty fragile. John was definitely more well-rounded in this fight. And also he had the recovery. Oh, man. But yeah. Yeah, that's right, Solo. That's right. But yo, this right here, actually, no, this is tricky. This is tricky because I actually do want to say this actually might be the strongest. Well, no, it wouldn't make sense for this to be the strongest John because this John is closer to having more stats maxed out than the John who fought Sarah by terms of the ability graph. But at the same time, like, that makes no sense at all because the other John, the versus Sarah John, like, had so many high tier abilities. I don't know. Uru knows how to make her graphs. Like, I don't know why I'm talking. But yeah. Anyway. The graphs are back. I love the graphs so much. Anyway. You definitely couldn't be, because if you were, Remy would have noticed. I just looked at the woman, the security officer lady, who like pulled John and Blyke aside and asked them to come, and I thought, hold on, you have a similar hair color to Remy, and you have a similar hair color to Ray, and I think you have similar eyes as to Remy, but you don't have lightning abilities, so you couldn't be their mama. I'm pretty sure you healed the kids just now. Anyway. I love this. I love this so much. Man. Uru has never said that, Nicholas. Uru has always said, because she's always been asked, Uru has always said that the max stats is 10. Stats do not go past 10. They do not. She has always said that. Yeah, Uru has always said that. No, no, no. I meant hair color solo. But then again, I don't know. It looks similar enough. Anyway, point is, why has John never had recovery? He's had recovery multiple times throughout the series. He's had regeneration. He's had healing from Elaine. He had healing this link. Wait. Shoot, I don't think we've ever gotten stats for John with Elaine's healing. Because this recovery ability... Well, no, actually. I don't think healing has ever taken John to... I don't think a previous healing ability has ever taken John to a maximum because... like we learned this chapter, this healer, Miles, is stronger than Elaine. Actually, hold up. Let's try and do some math right here because you know, I'm smart. I know what to do. So John takes the highest stats and does it at a 1.5 increase. So Miles' healing had to be Miles had to have like around a 7 to a 6.5 in healing, it seems. Anyway. Hold on. What's this? That's probably copyrighted. Hold up. There's a bonus? There's a bonus for this week's regular chapter? We got to check that out, guys. We got to check that out. Oh. That's cool. Okay, hold up. I'm like not sure if I should have sound on for terms of copyright, but let's just show this real quick. So, we got a bonus courtesy of Webtoons themselves. So let's check this out real quick, guys. Let's check this out for the people. Freak, how do I do this? There we go. So, UnOrdinary X Lil Uzi Vert? I don't know. Collaboration. Just for risk of copyright, I'm not going to have the sound on. Also, I don't really care about this guy's music. Not for me. Anyway, how's everyone doing tonight? You better be having a great time. Pink tape. That's a funny shirt. I don't know why. Anyway, I can feel the demons coming out of me. I won't ignite the flame. These girls, they're all the same. I won't forget your name. I can feel the demons. Oh my god, wait. And this is... I just realized this is hair gel, John. What? Whoa, my first Uzi concert. Thanks for bringing me, Sarah. She's like, want to meet him? I have backstage passes. This had to have happened so long ago. Time is weird and unordinary. And John just, no way! And just later backstage. Anyway, so they're walking around. Sarah, look! That's him right there! Holy shit, what do we do? Let's go talk to him. He's just like, hey, Uzi. It's like, Sarah! Wait, you two know each other? Yeah, where do you think I got the passes from? Hey. Wow. I'm a big fan. This is my first time watching you perform live. It's so cool to get to meet you like this. Don't sweat it. How about a photo together? Yeah. All right. That's cool. That's cool. Yo, flashback with John. That's crazy. Man, you guys remember hair gel, John? You guys remember when John had hair gel? Or even more hair gel? That was cool. Anyway, yeah, that was a cool little collab. Yeah, that was awesome. Huh. I wonder if I guess that wasn't done in time to get out for the fast pass. Makes sense. Makes sense. So, oh man, I'm gonna have a lot of fun dissecting this chapter. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. So much happened this chapter. This chapter was really good. Not just for the action, but like I said, the worst happened, but it was stopped. The worst happened, but it was stopped. So yeah. I wonder if Rowden was one of the schools that beat Agwin before Rain showed up. Because remember, Arlo said that they didn't lose first. Since it means Agwin was losing some fights. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, animation? I wonder if Agwin was one of the schools that beat Agwin before Rain showed up. Oh, you Rain, not Ray. I get you, animation. I get you. Interesting. That's interesting. That that's pretty good catch, animation. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that at all. But this chapter, I have a lot of I'm gonna have so much fun rereading this. Uru, thank you so much. Another fantastic and amazing chapter. But oh man, this was epic. This was so epic. If Rowden is third in schools and ranking in the region, you know what? These guys might actually. Okay, no, I'm thinking about this all in all the wrong ways, because these guys have to be stronger than New Boston, because Zirian before John was I think a 3.7. So yeah. But yeah, yo. Is Rowden number 3? Rowden might be number 3. You know, they might be, or for all we know, because these guys have no royals, or these guys have no high tiers. I'm inclined to believe that Agwin has at least 2 high tiers, Barovin and Rain. Actually, Rain was a 4.9. Go was a 4.2. 4.0. So, pretty sure Barovin was Barovin had to be 5. Had to be a. Like I said, I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, it wouldn't necessarily make sense for Barovin to be a god tier and on par with Arlo, because if that were the case, maybe he didn't. Maybe, I don't know. I do need to think about it more. You know what? I'm going to stick with it. So I'm still going to say that Barovin was, I would say, on par with Arlo. But like I said, these guys, their king is a 4.4. So we know that Rain was a 4.9 with Agwin. Oh yeah, so I am definitely certain that freaking the Rowden Royals parents are they're gonna get off the hook. They're gonna get somewhat off the hook somehow or something. I don't know. I hope that next chapter is just Blake and John telling the truth and the security officer believing that. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if hold up. Rowden kids have connections. Boom, like that. They have connections. Their parents get them off the hook. But Arlo does the flex. Hey, my aunt is this lady, blah, blah, blah. She's this status, blah, blah, blah. No, tear that shit down. You know, she gets the call, and she's like, Arlo, like, what's wrong? Like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, like, these kids, you know, they were causing a ruckus. I don't care, Arlo. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Arlo. Like, they ignore it, like I told you. And Arlo's gonna be like, oh, hell no. Like, something's gonna happen. I want John and Blake to just be like, this is what happened, and the security officer's like, cool, thanks, like, we appreciate your help. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, hey, you two are out of line, these kids have connections to the authorities, blah, 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 blah. And I don't like it. I don't like the risk. I don't like the risk. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is headed. Not one bit. Man. All right. Question of the day. 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 You know what? Fuck it. Question of the day, drink water. That's your question of the day, guys. Drink water. I can't think of a good question of the day. But yo. That's what we're doing. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly had a blast this chapter. Uru, thank you so much. For those of you who like Lil Uzi, I hope you enjoyed the collab. Don't really care about that. But it was nice. You know, I'm glad Uru got a sponsor or got a collab like that. That's got to be pretty big. But yeah. Yo, John's uncle. I don't know if we can trust John's uncle. I hope we do. But I wouldn't be surprised if we can't trust John's uncle. Like, I would not be surprised by that. Anyway. Solo, I don't really care about Lil Uzi's kind of music, so that was whatever for me. I did read it on stream, though, right now. But yeah. You know, that's cool. It's cool that it happened. I did not listen to the song because fear of copyright. I'm pretty sure he's an actual celebrity, so I'm not running that risk. But yeah, guys, I am gonna go take care of something real quick. But I am gonna go stream on Twitch around in about 40 minutes at the half-hour mark of the next hour, so that's gonna be 8:30 for me. But I hope to see you guys there. I'm gonna play some Splatoon tonight because I love Splatoon so much. Anyway, guys, I will try and get my review out for you guys tomorrow, if not Friday. We've been doing pretty good with that. But also, I hope you guys come check out me on Twitch in the next half hour or so. But yeah, question of the day is drink water. Drink water, guys. That's your question of the day. Hope to see you guys over on Twitch. And as always, I will see you guys back here next week for more UnOrdinary brought to you by FastPass. So until then, guys, see you, Space Cowboy.